What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Gucci, hot 3 long face skinny body, and we are back, still black, with another fire episode of Anime Daily, officially episode 2 with some more fire anime news. Now, before we get in the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, share the video with your friends, and let's get to the discussions.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
Okay, we are back with another episode of Anime Daily, and we got actually, I guess you could say, a lot to discuss. Now, I always have my Wado Ichi emoji with me every video, every in-person video that I do. It's actually getting to a point where it's starting to have some battle scars on it, which is crazy. You feel me? I remember when I first got this sword. But yeah, shout out my guy Zoro. We talking about Demon Slayer today, but since I don't got no Demon Slayer swords, of course, and my guy Zoro's always getting lost, we got the Wado Ichi emoji. It is officially September 12th. Infinity Castle. It's releasing in theaters today, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. I did a quick little refresher of memory on the Entertainment District arc, a little bit on certain areas in the first season of Demon Slayer as well. I don't watch the Mugen Train arc so much that I didn't even pay attention to going back to revisit that. Shout out my guy Rengoku, you know what I'm saying, the realest of the reals. But Entertainment District was crazy, bro. Like Uziel versus Gyakutari, the upper 6th ranked demon, and his sister. It was something, man. And a lot of the things like Nezuko, bro, in the Swordsmith Village, like stepping into the sunlight, bro, that shit is crazy. And then, of course, the Hashira training arc, which was immaculate. So many moments, bro. It's just getting me hyped for this movie. And it's officially releasing in theaters today. So the information I got for y'all, right? September 12th, as of the recording of this video, the movie is out. For the full experience of Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1, mind you, we got 2 more movies dropping, bro, but still, for the full experience of Part 1, you need to watch it at AMC Theaters in IMAX. They offer a beautiful screening, a beautiful viewing of the IMAX version, and then also the Demon Slayer, I guess you can say, novelty or merchandise type of, stuff that they have. So whether it be like Demon Slayer popcorn buckets, Demon Slayer mugs, Demon Slayer cups, and mind you, they might be a little pricey, probably $30, $40, $50, but it's one of those type of souvenirs that you experience the movie and you could take it back with you and bring it back to the crib. So they got I think they got some Muzan Kibuchi Demon Slayer cups, they got some Tanjiro cups, of course they got some Nezuko merchandise, but they only doing this at IMAX theaters at AMC, right? So check out Demon Slayer today, officially releasing in theaters. I'm gonna be watching the movie tomorrow night. I'm gonna get my tickets for tomorrow night. So I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm pretty sure by this time, give it to the afternoon, we're gonna start seeing some spoilers amongst the fandom. But I'm really excited to go see this movie, and I'm finally happy that today is the day that it has officially released. People can freely and willfully talk about it. Mind you, give it a couple of days before we start throwing out information or details about the movie out there. But bro, so far from what I've been able to gather, right, on my scavenging hunt, we got Zenitsu versus a new upper rank demon. I can't go too much. Unfortunately, I went too much into it because I'm like, who the fuck is Zenitsu fighting? And I done spoiled a couple things for myself. But yeah, Zenitsu's fight is about to be crazy. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong now, chat, but we're gonna have Doma's fight versus Shinobi this movie, and then of course the highly anticipated my guy Akaza, the one who put Rengoku in the dirt, right? Akaza versus damn, I can't remember the water Hashira name, is Gyomi, something like that, whatever. But him and my guy Tanjiro, they finna jump this man Akaza. So those are the 3 main fights that we're gonna be anticipating. Officially confirmed to be a 2-hour and 30-minute runtime for this movie, guys. So it's about to be lit, and it's that's just those 3 fights. We still got the upper rank 1 to worry about. We got upper rank upper rank 3 is Akaza, upper rank 2 is Doma. Damn, I'm pretty sure it's still a lot of shit to go down with Muzan. I don't know what else can they do in those next 2 movies, which is why I keep seeing the memes. The anime onlys are excited for the movie, and then the manga readers, those who know, is y'all not ready for it. I guess I'm not ready for it, but I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is officially out in theaters today. Get your tickets if you haven't already, and if you have, I hope you are excited as me because we finna be seeing some demons slain this weekend, my boy. And now, speaking of demons getting slain, Jujutsu Kaisen, amazing news. Now, I already know we talked about Jujutsu Kaisen last week, guys. Can you tell I love me some JJK, right? So Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, it's coming back January of 2026, officially season 3. The Culling Games arc will be airing. And then prior to that, in December, within the next couple of months, we're going to be getting a JJK movie, which is basically a compilation of, some of the major events that happened in the Shibuya incident, which is the last season 2, and then the first 2 episodes of the Culling Game arc, basically the season 3. So it's going to be a combination film showing in December 6th. I know I already announced that last week, but that's something I'm very excited for. But even with that aside, we have JJK Next Generation. We got Modulo. And it's crazy because I know I'm not a manga reader for JJK. Like, anything that I know is strict. Unfortunately, I know some things, but I keep on using a minute back pen on myself every single day that I think about it. So, you know what I'm saying? But everything that I know for JJK, strictly up into the Shibuya incident of season 2 that we've seen, right? I know that for a fact. Like I said, man, spoilers been going around, especially when the manga was on its last run in the arc. So some things, unfortunately, I do know. I'm not supposed to know. However, when it comes to Modulo, I don't care. I just know that it's a whole new manga and it's taking place like 70 years in the future of JJK. So of course, man, I done read the first chapter. I done looked at mad videos about the first chapter. I done looked at mad posts about the first chapter. Am I gonna keep up with the actual manga? No, because the more I understood about this first chapter, the more I started to learn about things that happened at the end of JJK that I shouldn't know. But still, I couldn't help myself, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yuta, one of my favorite characters in the original JJK manga. In general, one of the OG characters. I'm talking about before the main series was even created. My guy Yuta was out here slicing demons' necks off, right? So the new series is officially about his grandkids. Who are his grandkids? Suguri and Yuka. And they take up exactly after their grandparents, the infamous Yuta Okotsuku, and of course you already know the queen herself, Maki Zenin. So of course they ended up together by the end of the series. Don't ask me for the in-between beats because I don't know that, but I do know they came together, they had a daughter, that daughter had kids, and those kids are the main characters of the next generation of JJK. Not only that, but we got aliens. They're not invading, they're not attacking though. They're really refugees. They're looking for someone to be. They just trying to find a bed to rest their head, bro. And then we got this one guy, Marlu. His name is crazy, tongue twister. Marlu, right? So he's the alien, quote unquote, trying to observe how humans live in this playing field, right? Understanding that those in the Japanese society have the higher affinity for cursed energy, and also due to the events of the original JJK series and how it ended, and showing off the goats like Yuji, like my guy Gojo, like my guy Yuta, Japan was put in charge of any and everything that has to do with extraterrestrial life or cursed energy. Because why? They just built like that. Even though they announced that America had the superior military might in terms of like on the surface level, but once we get down to the nitty gritty, nah, Japan got to be the political leaders for all of these extraterrestrial dealings, right? So these aliens are keeping their eyes set on Japan. Can they possibly coexist and intermingle with this society? What threat is actually making them even leave their home? Now, we got a little bit of glimpse of the villain. He's getting real philosophical on us on the first chapter already, guys. When I'm talking like he's out here playing video games with the kid, he's out here, you know what I'm saying, admitting that he really hates children and he's only talking to them to broaden his perspective on life. A lot of crazy things, right? But they're more so focusing on the MCs of this character, right? Of this show. So Gojo and Yuji, they're regarded as legends of legends, right? Not verbatim, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Their accomplishments are noted throughout history. So basically, man, it's a fresh introduction chapter. You know what I'm saying? We got Yuta's grandkids. They're navigating their ways through life. Each of them dealing with something, differently in terms of how they're trying to uphold their grandparents' legacies. With Suguri, understanding he's cursed in the same way that his grandmother was, and the clan is trying to inflict on him the cursed ring that we understood Yuta had to learn to master throughout his life, and Yuta himself tried to entrust that ring to Yuka, and now Yuka is basically trying to prove to everybody else that hey, she's more worthy for the ring than her brother, right? And it's real crazy out here. It's just so many different ways you can look at it, but like I said, bro, I gotta focus on one thing at a time. So I'm sticking with just JJK. I'm excited for season 3. I'm excited for this movie compilation to drop in December. But most of all, right now, because it's here and it's in the moment, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. That's the thing I'm looking forward to this weekend that we're gonna be dropping. And I will be talking to y'all about it next week on Anime Daily. But until then, man, you already know it's just a lot to look forward to. We got a lot of anime juggernauts exiting out in the season. So as we end off the video, we'll be saying sayonara to a lot of these beautiful pieces. I'm talking Rising of the Shield Hero season 4, which has been amazing. I'm talking Doctor Stone season 3, which has been absolutely stunning. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Kaiju number 8, which we'll be wrapping up, is going to be a little bit longer, right? It's going to be around, I think, about 3-4 more episodes. But Kaiju number 8 has been absolutely amazing. And then of course we got the Dongwas. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that name wrong, but I'm gonna assume that's right. Of course, Lord of the Mysteries, amazing and beautiful cinematography. When I tell y'all Lord of the Amazing is amazing, Lord of the Mysteries is amazing, bro. So I'm looking forward to picking that back up. I've been through the first 3 episodes, and at the time it wasn't that many English release episodes out, so I wanted to wait. But now there's a lot of episodes, I think, up until the last few episodes. But we got one official episode left to air, right? And then I'll be able to catch up fully on that show. But Lord of the Mysteries is amazing. To Be Hero X, only one more episode left on this masterpiece, man. To Be Hero X. When I say masterpiece, I mean masterpiece, guys. So unfortunately, that will be leaving us. Hopefully, we will get a season 2 announcement sometime soon. And if you needed a reason to watch To Be Hero X, I'll give you 3. Lin Ling, the Commoner, Queen versus Boa, and Nice versus Lowly. Like that's all I really need to say, guys. And if you know, you know. But shout out to Be Hero X, one more episode left. And then I'm trying to think, are there any other juggernauts this season that will be finding their way on the exit door within the next couple of weeks, right? So Kaiju number 8, Doctor Stone, Rising of the Shield Hero season 4, Lord of the Mysteries, To Be Hero X. I'm pretty sure there's something else. There's a couple of more things, but it's just not coming to mind right now. But still, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. So until we start talking about that, I'll see y'all next week. It's your boy Black Out 3 Anime Daily episode 2. Me and Wado Ichimoji, we out. You already know what to do. Holla at your mama, holla at y'all. Black out, yes sir.